And good evening, lacrosse fans, and welcome to this Friday night lacrosse action in downtown Dartmouth at the Shearwater Arena between the visiting Mi'kmaq Warriors and the hometown Dartmouth Bandits. The Dartmouth Bandits just coming off a 9-8 victory against the Halifax Hurricanes not too long ago, while the Mi'kmaq Warriors look to come out of here with 2 points as they sit last in the standings, and the Dartmouth Bandits currently sitting in the 3rd position, looking to hold on to that and have the best chance at the 3rd versus 2nd playoff matchup. As we get set here, should be a lot of grit and grind in this Friday night action, as both these sides look to come out of here with 2 points. Setting up for the draw to be number 14 for the Dartmouth Bandits, Thomas Cluett, and number 4 for the Mi'kmaq Warriors, Charlie Sherwood. As they both battle off here, it's goose back towards the Mi'kmaq Warriors' end as Ben Barrero gives chase. The ball will be picked up by the Mi'kmaq Warriors, number 33, bringing it up there. Was Braden keeping. The ball went out of play. We will go Dartmouth Bandits ball. As Parker McConnell brings it in here. Parker McConnell has been very good this season for the Dartmouth Bandits indeed. Parker McConnell has a pick set there as he plays pick and catch with Nola Competre. The ball's picked up by number 17, Thomas Marine. Marine, a very big defender, as he hands it off to his teammate, Logan Herrick. Herrick dishing it off to assistant captain, Zach Morash. Morash dishing it up to number 23, Egan McPherson. Now down to number 19, Griffin Bellick. Bellick fires a sidearm, just missing the target there. TJ Cornell Nixon, but another chance there. Shot by number 55, Griffin Giles, stays out. As TJ Cornell Nixon has been the backstop here for the Bandits all season long. And across the floor here he is newcomer Keegan Atkins, who is coming into the pipes as the Mi'kmaq Warriors traded their starter Connor Hattie and captain Cale McClellan to the Halifax Hurricanes earlier this week. As Noah Competre with it now. Pitre kicking it off. Across the floor, there's Noah Gibson. Stop made by Keegan Atkins. As still be with Noah Gibson. Gibson fires a sidearm, but the shot clock expires before he can get the shot away. And we'll go Mi'kmaq Warriors ball. As it'll be number 12 bringing it up for us now, Jeffrey O'Connell. O'Connell being pressured there by Parker McConnell. As he is pushed over, just staying onside there and dishing it off to none other than Griffin Bellick, who had a hat trick the last time he was here. Bellick behind the net there. Number 66, Brody Cunningham. Cunningham out front looking for Griffin. For Giles, doesn't go. Nonetheless, big man Landon Ryan pushes Griffin Giles without the ball. It will go Mi'kmaq Warriors ball. His ball now with Jack McMillan. He dishes off to number 11 there, Lachlan McDonald. Across the floor there. It's down low and a shot there from number 55, Griffin Giles. Doesn't go. A sharp angle shot looking to find a hole on TJ Cornell Nixon. Landon Ryan brings the ball up for us as he dishes off to Parker McConnell. Great pick set there by Cohen Hickey. Parker McConnell with it now. McConnell surveying his options. He is pressured there, and a big pick set there by Thomas Cluett. He knocks his man over. Ball's dished over to Ethan Firth, who fires a rip. Great save from Keegan Atkins, being tested early here by the Dartmouth Bandits as that ball is thrown all the way back down. An errant pass as Landon Bassel will pick it up here for the Dartmouth Bandits. And he powers through. Being shadowed there by number 22, Caleb Brutt. As he passes off to Nola Competre. He's alone on an island with Caleb Brutt as he looks to work on his man. Nola Competre dishing across to Noah Gibson, who fires and just couldn't find the handle on the ball there. Fell out of his stick before he could get the shot away. And in the pass looking for Nola Competre is picked off by Logan Herrick. Herrick coming up the floor here. Herrick, originally from Edmonton, Alberta, came to the Mi'kmaq Warriors not too long ago, a couple of years ago. As he dishes off to number 19, Griffin Bellick. Bellick dishing across to number 27, Caden McDonald. As he dishes over to Jack McMillan, who fires a rip. Save made TJ Cornell Nixon. The ball's loose back, and it'll be Carter McNeil picking the ball up here for the Dartmouth Bandits. McNeil dishing it over towards number 8, Oliver Scotland, as he dishes off to Parker McConnell, and the Bandits set up on the offense. Parker McConnell across the floor, over to Oliver Scotland, who face dodges. Here comes Scotland, in, scores! Oliver Scotland, oh! And a crease call made there by the official, so Oliver Scotland, oh so close to making this game 1-0. As the Dartmouth Bandits will pick the ball right back up, come down the floor on an errant pass. And a delayed penalty coming up to the Mi'kmaq Warriors, most likely going to be an illegal substitution call, as the Dartmouth Bandits go 6-on-5 here. It'll be Oliver Scotland with it now. Oliver Scotland fires a rip, and great save made by Keegan Atkins, as that ball will roll down towards the Dartmouth Bandits end, but no back over as it hit the goaltender and nobody picked up before it went over half. For a fresh 30 here for the Dartmouth Bandits, as they still play 6-on-5. Delayed penalty to the Mi'kmaq Warriors, and a shot here from Parker McConnell doesn't go. Keegan Atkins trapping it. And nonetheless, the Dartmouth Bandits will go up on the power play and have the first crack at taking the lead in this penalty, in this game here. As the penalty will be served there by number 22, Caleb Rutt. As veteran official KJ McNeil makes the call. KJ McNeil, a coach with the Sackville Wolves junior female team, and very knowledgeable on the bench and the officiating side of lacrosse. It's Oliver Scotland and Parker McConnell up at the top. Parker McConnell plays quarterback here. The ball is dished over to Nola Compietre. As the ball skipped out of play there on the Dartmouth Bandits, will go Mi'kmaq Warriors ball, as number 33 will bring it up for us. Braden Keeping being pressured, they're back over. Great effort there from number 18, Cohen Hickey, to force great keeping over the center line for that back over. As the Dartmouth Bandits set up on the power play here with 14:30 left to go in the first period. Looking to come out 1-0 here after this penalty. Parker McConnell with it now, dishing a rip, and Keegan Atkins says no. That ball may have tipped off the defender instead. But Oliver Scotland fires, and it gets through Keegan Atkins, but rolls towards the corner. Great effort there from number 8 in red, but a better save from number 76 in the cage. It's Caleb Rutt with it now. Rutt dishing a sidearm down the floor, just getting it over the center line before the 10-second expired on the Mi'kmaq Warriors. As Captain Ben Barreau will bring the ball up and toss it off to number 15, Parker McConnell. 40 seconds left to go in the Dartmouth Bandits power play. Oliver Scotland up at the shooter position here with Parker McConnell playing quarterback. Ethan first down low as they play pick and catch here, and a dish out front looking for Nola Compietre. It doesn't go. It'll be number 37 for the Mi'kmaq Warriors bringing it up here, Ketis Martin. Number 5 with it now, Alex Blanchard. As the ball's moved up to number 66 there, Brody Cunningham. Cunningham over to Zach Morad. Morad face dodging, is being pressured there by 3 different Bandits. Zach Morad dishing the rip on his former teammate. It doesn't go there. Time expires on the Mi'kmaq Warriors, but they successfully kill off their penalty. And we will go 5-on-5 here. As the Dartmouth Bandits set up on the offense here. It's Parker McConnell along the half wall. Parker McConnell has a pick set there by Cohen Hickey, and they play pick and cash. Cohen Hickey in. Just missing the mark there, but Ethan Firth looking for a rip. Doesn't go. As the Mi'kmaq Warriors pick it up, it's Caleb Rutt. And a great pick set there by the 76 in the cage, Keegan Atkins. It's number 6 with it now, Brady Gugu. Gugu dishing it off to Griffin Bellick. Bellick over to number 23, Egan McPherson, an affiliate player with the Mi'kmaq Warriors. Now over to Lachlan McDonald. The Ottawa GG looks, surveys, and fires a rip. As a field player, he's very used to those outside shots and very good at them indeed. Ben Barrero coming down the floor. Here comes Ben Barrero, firing a rip down low. And did that one squeak through? But great save from Keegan Atkins. As no Lacombe Pietro with it now, but a fresh 30 for the Dartmouth Bandits here. As great pick set there by number 15, Parker McConnell, as Alex Blanchard gets into it, number 15. But here comes Ethan Firth. Firth down low as he face dodged everybody and almost put it down low on Keegan Atkins. As Gibson with it now. Gibson spins, fires, save made, Keegan Atkins. Atkins, a recent acquisition from the Sackville Wolves in exchange for a couple of draft picks, and he has been stellar backing up Connor Hattie. But here comes Landon Basso firing a rip. Save made, Keegan Atkins. He has been phenomenal early on in this game here. It's Thomas Cluett with it now. Cluett dishing over to Oliver Scotland. Scotland has tons of room here. Oliver Scotland likes to shoot, but he face dodges. Scotland looking across for Cohen Hickey, doesn't go. And the Mi'kmaq Warriors will collect the ball here. Caleb Rutt with it now. Rutt elects to run it down the floor himself. Caleb Rutt still with it here. Caleb Rutt dishing it off to Griffin Bellick. Bellick down low to Zach Morash. Morash looking to get over the top. He plays pick and catch. Griffin Bellick shot, save made. TJ Cornell Nixon. A great save there on number 19 of White, who has been very dangerous against the Dartmouth Bandits. Last time he was here, he had a hat trick and a couple of assists as well. I believe it was 5 points on the night, but we'll have to double check on that one. And Oliver Scotland with the ball now as he plays hidden ball trick with Parker McConnell. But over to Parker McConnell, he has tons of room. Parker McConnell looking to shoot. Here comes McConnell. McConnell in, down low, and Keegan Atkins keeps it out. As the ball's still loose here. And there is a fresh 30, but I don't think the Dartmouth Bandits player realized that. Shoveled it into the corner. As the Mi'kmaq Warriors bring it up now. And a back over charge to the Mi'kmaq Warriors. But nonetheless, with 9:57 to go left in the first period, we will take our first media timeout. But it's been very back and forth action here between these two squads. And we'll see if any of them can come out on top after this short break. And welcome back here for the second half of the first period between the hometown Dartmouth Bandits and the Mi'kmaq Warriors on this Friday night downtown in downtown Dartmouth. As we get set here, the ball's now down with Ethan Firth. Firth overlooking for Oliver Scotland, but Scotland stepped in the crease. The ball is going to be brought up here by number 12 for the Mi'kmaq Warriors, Jeffrey O'Connell. O'Connell being pressured there as he is pushed all the way back over by Parker McConnell. As the ball will roll all the way down towards Keegan Atkins. Parker McConnell will and he will dish it over across the floor to Oliver Scotland. So we'll start to the left of Keegan Atkins, to our right up here in the booth. As Thomas Cluett dishing it down to Parker McConnell. McConnell playing pick and catch there with Cohen Hickey, but Parker McConnell dishing a bounce it down low. Save made Keegan Atkins. He has seen harder shots here tonight, but nonetheless had to come up huge on that one. This ball still being battled in the corner here. Still loose as the Mi'kmaq Warriors come out with it. It's number 12, Jeffrey O'Connell. O'Connell dishing it up to number 4, Charlie Sherwood. Sherwood only has Ben Barrera to beat. He has man coming off the bench there with number 55, Griffin Giles. But Griffin Bellick with it now. Bellick surveying his options. Zach Morash with it now. Morash across the floor there. And a shot there from number 55. Griffin Giles doesn't go. As Zach Morash on the crease, stoned there by TJ Cornell Nixon. As here comes number 27, Ben Barrero with it now, bringing it up for the Bandits. As he's shadowed there by Thomas Marine. The ball now down in the corner with Noah Lecompitre. Behind the net, there's Oliver Skyland. One hand, and it made itself into the net, but not before the foot of Oliver Skyland stepped in the crease. And a great pass there from Keegan Atkins to his defender up the floor, Thomas Marine. Marine shoveling it back towards number 23, Egan McPherson. McPherson looks to move in here. McPherson still with it. He moves over to Zach Morash. Morash down low to Brody Cunningham, who fires that ball right out of play there. There's number 66 in white. As number 88, Landon Bass will bring it up here and dish it off to number 14, Thomas Cluett. Cluett along the half wall, he dishes up to Parker McConnell. McConnell across the floor to Oliver Scotland. Scotland fires a rip down low, but just missing the mark there with number 8 in red. They back over charge to the Dartmouth Bandits as the Mi'kmaq Warriors start up to the left of TJ Cornell Nixon. It'll be Griffin Bellick starting us off here. Bellick dishing it up to number 27, Caden McDonald. The ball moves over to Egan McPherson. McPherson across to Brody Cunningham. Cunningham over to Griffin Bellick. Bellick now over to Brody Cunningham, who fires a shot. Just missing the mark there was number 66 in white. As a big hit there. As Ben Barrero comes up the floor here. Here comes Ben Barrero all alone. Barrero scores! Captain Ben Barrero gets one on the board. And just like that, the Bandits lead 1-0. Ben Barrero with a burst of speed coming off the transition attempt. As he picks up the ball, and it's all him as Griffin Bellick tried to change and get a defender out the door, but nonetheless, it's still the 27 against Keegan Atkins, and he buries it down low underneath the leg guard of Keegan Atkins, and it's 1-0 Bandits. As number 4, Charlie Shearwood will take the draw against number 14, Thomas Cluett. Nonetheless, the Bandits are off and running here with 7:01 left to go in the first, up 1-0 on the Mi'kmaq Warriors. As it'll be number 15 brought up here, Ronan Hardy with it for the Warriors. Hardy with a sidearm, and Ryland Firth away now. Here comes Ryland Firth, fires, and Keegan Atkins made the save. Didn't know where it went after that. And nonetheless, it stays out of the twine. As Parker McConnell with it now. Parker McConnell pressure on all fronts. As number 15 for the Mi'kmaq Warriors, Ronan Hardy will bring it up. As he dishes off to Zach Morash. Morash up to the top to Griffin Bellick. Bellick tried to dish run across, picked off by Landon Ryan. Here comes Landon Ryan trying to move in here. Landon Ryan against his former team. Save made, Keegan Atkins. As Landon Ryan still giving chase, he's trying to hit number 77 off the ball. There was Laszlo Hill. And almost picked off again there as the Bandits do recover the ball. Landon Basso. So some very risky passing here from the Mi'kmaq Warriors offense, trying to get something going here after that burst of speed from number 27 in red. Noah Lecompitre with it now. Pitre working on Laszlo here. Here comes Pitt. Short side looking. Doesn't go. But Noah Gibson recovers the ball with 9 to go left on the shot clock. Gibson down to Oliver Scotland. Oliver Scotland ripping one. Save made, Keegan Atkins. As it'll be brought up here by number 12, Jeffrey O'Connell. O'Connell being shadowed there by Mark McConnell. And Ryland Firth pushes Jeffrey O'Connell over the floor. This ball will be brought up here by number 19, Gregor Beach. Last game we saw Gregor Beach joining up on the offense as him and Brody Cunningham get involved on the way off to their respective benches. Parker McConnell with it now. Dishes over to Noah Gibson. Back across to Parker McConnell with one hand on his twig. A shovel pass looking for anybody back to no avail as Oliver Scotland will dish it down towards Keegan Atkins. And the Mi'kmaq Warriors recover the ball here. It'll be Logan Harrod as he brings it up. As he dishes off to number 27, Cade McDonald. McDonald's still with it now. He's being shadowed there by number 13, of the Bandits there, Rylan Wall. Zach Morash with it now across. He gives it over to Egan McPherson. McPherson looking for a lane. McPherson fires a rip, looking top corner. Doesn't go. As the ball be picked up by the Bandits, and here comes Landon Ryan. He has a step. Ryan elects to go off to the half wall and wait for his defenders, for his offense. Landon Ryan still with it. Very tough to get the ball off. Number 5 in red. As the ball now with Oliver Scotland. Scotland looking across to Nola Compitra. Hit towards the center of the floor, had a stick blocked in the way of that shot. Ethan Firth recovering. Firth shovel pass back to Oliver Scotland, who face dodges. Oliver Scotland with 1 second to go left on the shot clock, doesn't go. But with 3:48 left to go in the first, still 1-0 Bandits here. As number 15 for the Mi'kmaq Warriors brings it up, Ronan Hardy, as he's pushed back by Landon Basso. This ball's moved down towards Griffin Bellick. Bellick over the top. He dishes down to number 55 there, Griffin Giles. Giles toe dragging, looking to get a shot off, still with it. Nonetheless, Egan McPherson picks it off, and he dishes across to Brody Cunningham. Cunningham off the bar. Got close to making this game tied. But Lachlan McDonald with it now, a fresh 30 here for the Mi'kmaq Warriors. As Brody Cunningham with it now. Cunningham down to Griffin Bellick, who's streaking through the crease, just in front of it. Landon Basso will pick up the ball for the Dartmouth Bandits. He is shadowed there by Caleb Rutt. Passing it off to Parker McConnell, and heading off for a change there was number 88. Parker McConnell surveys his options. McConnell looking for a lane to shoot. Elects to swing it across to Oliver Scotland, who dings it right back over. A shot there from Parker McConnell doesn't go, blocked by the Mi'kmaq Warriors defender. As the ball heads right back over. Alex Blanchard will start us off here. Alex Blanchard has a man coming off the bench. There's Caden McDonald. He scores. And great eyes there from number 5 in white. As Caden McDonald does it himself after receiving a pass from Alex Blanchard. And Caden McDonald just gets behind the Dartmouth Bandits defense there. And gets a pass. It's all him. And he beats TJ Cornell Nixon down low. Far side to tie this game up at 1. As it'll be Oliver Scotland and Charlie Sherwood starting us off here. So maybe a momentum swing for the Mi'kmaq Warriors here late in the first period, hopefully carrying it over to the second period. As very interesting strategy there from Oliver Scotland to kick the ball skywards, trying to dislodge it from the stick of Charlie Sherwood. Nonetheless, the Bandits come out with the ball. It's Parker McConnell with it. McConnell fishing it up towards Thomas Cluett up to the top in the left shoulder position. Thomas Cluett has a lane here. Cluett fires a rip and scores! Thomas Cluett, a snipe from the top goes. And just like that, the Bandits grab the lead right back. As Parker McConnell and Thomas Cluett play pick and catch here, but Thomas Cluett has tons of room. Way too much, nobody pressuring. As he fires a rip and beats Keegan Atkins down low. A great shot there from number 14 in red. As it'll be him versus Charlie Sherwood here for the next faceoff. Nonetheless, he has been exceptional in the faceoff draw, and he is exceptional on the offensive side of the ball. Getting himself on a ton of assists and goals. Nonetheless, a very reliable Fogo for the Dartmouth Bandits. As number 88, Landon Basso will pick up the ball. Basso takes a pass there, but giving it off to Parker McConnell. McConnell down low looking for another compete, but it doesn't go. Keegan Atkins will recover the ball as he has a man streaking down deep. And a dish up there and a shot just out of the stick of Braden Keeping. As we will go Dartmouth Bandits ball. As Parker McConnell with it now as he's shadowed there by Braden Keeping. Great effort there to get back. There's number 33 in white. As Parker McConnell with it now. McConnell twister down low, save made Keegan Atkins. He was looking for a man out front there was number 11, Olacombe Pietra, doesn't go for the quick stick. And another effort there, Oliver Scotland, quick stick scores. Sorry, that was Ethan Firth. And just like that, number 6 getting himself on the score sheet. And it's 3-1 Bandits. So 2 efforts there to try and quick stick that ball in the net, and the second one goes. As Parker McConnell, like Wayne Gretzky behind the net, he finds Ethan Firth streaking out front, and he beats Keegan Atkins down low to put the Bandits up 3-1. As number 14, Thomas Cluett, will battle once again against Charlie Sherwood. As they have both been very good here in the face-off draw tonight, with number 14 having the slight advantage. As he wins another draw, as Cohen Hickey picks up the ball. Hickey being shadowed there by Caleb Rutt. Some hefty slashes from number 22. Like some rigorous defending. As number 8, Oliver Scotland with it now. Scotland yet to score here tonight. Came very close on a crease call earlier on in the first period. As he dishes across to Parker McConnell, fires a rip. Save made, Keegan Atkins. With 35 seconds left to go in the first period here. Mi'kmaq Warriors will see if they can claw back. Nonetheless, they missed that pass, and we will go Dartmouth Bandits ball, as they will most likely have the last possession of the period here. Parker McConnell with it now, being shadowed there by Alex Blanchard. And 6-on-5, here go the Bandits, as they will look to get one last play going here as Cohen Hickey comes off the bench. And out of the lineup here tonight, we haven't seen number 9, Seamus Law. But Oliver Schuyler with it now, dishing it towards number 14. But time will expire on the Bandits, but nonetheless, they have been very good here, getting on the forefront in front of the Mi'kmaq Warriors, leading this game 3-1 on a couple of goals and a couple of great passes from number 15, Parker McConnell. As we will get set and be right back for the second period. And welcome back, Lacrosse fans in downtown Dartmouth here for this ECJLL men's matchup between the visiting Mi'kmaq Warriors and the hometown Dartmouth Bandits. In case you missed the first period, the Bandits came out on top 3-1 on a quick back and forth action here, as it was number 6 Ethan Firth giving the Bandits a 3-1 lead late in the first period. Nonetheless, that's where we stand. We'll see if the Mi'kmaq Warriors can claw back here, if the Bandits can shut them right down. As the Bandits will bring the ball right back up there on a one face-off. Oliver Scotland with it now, dishing it off to Noah Gibson. Across the floor there to Noah Compico. Surveying his options. There's 11 to go left on the shot clock. Firing a rip down low, doesn't go. But backing up there was Oliver Scotland, who rolls one towards Keegan Atkins, doesn't go. But Caleb Rutt will bring it up here for the Mi'kmaq Warriors. Great set of wheels on number 22 in white. He's pressured there by Ryan Basso. He dishes off to Griffin Bellick. Bellick down to Egan McPherson. McPherson has had a couple looks here tonight. He dishes off to Brody Cunningham. Cunningham fires a rip down low, looking to beat TJ Cornell-Nixon on the bouncer, doesn't go. Landon Basso will start us off here. As he looked to try and charge up the floor, but stopped by the official. Landon Basso bring it up here. Basso tries to run. Here comes Basso down low, fires, and that close. As the Big Warriors a step right back in the crease. There was Laszlo Hill trying to escape danger, but nonetheless couldn't avoid the crease. As Ethan Firth with it now. Firth as Alex Blanchard hides Oliver Scotland behind the net. Nonetheless, Thomas Cluett with it now. Cluett down the floor there for Ethan Firth, looking to beat Keegan Atkins short side, but nonetheless, number 76 keeps it out. As the Mi'kmaq Warriors can't get the ball out. As maybe number 25, Logan Harrett, picking it up for the boys in white. Logan Harrett still in his own end. And a tip pass there. The Mi'kmaq Warriors do escape. They get the ball over. Number 12 with it now, Jeffrey O'Connell. O'Connell on his offhand. O'Connell dishing it down to Zach Morash. 10 to go left on the shot clock here. Morash looking for Griffin Bellick. Down low, doesn't go. The ball down now with Egan McPherson. McPherson fires an underhand rip, doesn't go. It hits veteran official Chris Susi right in the back on the rebound there. We hope that he's all right. So that was Bryce Maya. As the ball's now with Oliver Scotland. Scotland pushing down to Parker McConnell down in the corner. Parker McConnell looking out front, doesn't go. But McConnell gets it back, crease dive. And a great effort there, but Keegan Atkins had the answer. As with the number 12, Jeffrey O'Connell bringing it up now, seeing a lot of floor time on the defensive side of the ball. O'Connell gives it up to number 66, Brody Cunningham. Cunningham gets along the half wall. He dishes across to Lachlan McDonald. As he moves it down to Brody Cunningham again. Brody Cunningham looking for Griffin Bellick out front, doesn't go, but Zach Morash recovering. 3 to go left on the shot clock here. But it expires on the Mi'kmaq Warriors, and we'll go Dartmouth Bandits ball. As ball will be brought up here by Ryland Firth. Firth trying to shovel it to his teammate, doesn't go, and here comes Alex Blanchard, and a 2-1-1 developing here for the Mi'kmaq Warriors. Blanchard across, shot there from Charlie Sherwood, but nonetheless, TJ Cornell-Nixon highlight save. As Alex Blanchard tried to dump that, but an even bigger save from the goaltender in the cage for the Dartmouth Bandits there was TJ Cornell-Nixon. This ball now with Oliver Scotland. Scotland surveying his options, swings it across to Cohen Hickey. Hickey in, fires a bouncer as he looked to beat Keegan Atkins on the far side, doesn't go. And the Mi'kmaq Warriors will start up here on the crease call. As it will be number 6, Brady Gugu. Gugu down in the corner, giving it up to Brody Cunningham. Cunningham has Griffin Giles on his side of the ball there. And Cunningham fires a rip, and it squeaks through, and Brody Cunningham underhand shot goes past TJ Cornell-Nixon. And it couldn't have gone slower than that, as it just dribbles in past the Dartmouth Bandits goaltender. As he fires an underhand rip through a screen. TJ Cornell-Nixon fooled there as it just dribbles in far side. Unfortunate event there from the goaltender in the net for the boys in red. Nonetheless, the Mi'kmaq Warriors claw back here. Now within 1. The Bandits still lead 3-2. As we'll get set for the next face-off here. The number 8, Oliver Scotland taking it against number 4, Charlie Sherwood. Sherwood so far has taken every draw for the Mi'kmaq Warriors, but we see some alternations between face-off guys and the likes of Seamus Locke and Oliver Scotland, and obviously number 14, Thomas Cluett. As well as boost back towards number 6 here for the Mi'kmaq Warriors, to be Brady Gugu. So he dished it off to Caleb Rutt. Caleb Rutt looked to go towards the net, but elects to pass the ball off to the recent goal scorer, Brody Cunningham. Cunningham alone on an island with a defender here. ISO, as he has Griffin Giles to his left. Down low, as he dishes it up to Griffin Bellick. Bellick over to Lachlan McDonald with 5 to go on the shot clock. And a quick stick there, looking for Griffin Bellick, scores! Griffin Bellick ties the game for the Mi'kmaq Warriors. A really broken play as Brody Cunningham tried to throw a failed quick stick towards Griffin Bellick. but it bounces towards him. As you can see here, Lachlan McDonald dishing it across. Griffin Bellick, a bouncer. Bellick doing the rest as he beats TJ Cornell-Nixon down low to tie this game up at 3. And the Mi'kmaq Warriors striking back-to-back goals from Brody Cunningham and number 19, who we know all too well, way too dangerous for the boys in white. As Thomas Cluett and Charlie Sherwood will battle it out once again. And the Mi'kmaq Warriors will come out with it as Braden Keeping, giving it up to Zach Morash. Morash has been here for a little while. It was a protected pick by the Mi'kmaq Warriors a couple years ago. Zach Morash with it now. He also plays with the Dalhousie Tigers in the Maritime University Field Lacrosse League. And a shot here from Lachlan McDonald doesn't go. But Morash picks the ball right back up for the Warriors here, and a fresh 30 for the boys in white. This ball moved over to Griffin Giles. Giles has Landon Basso to beat in front of him. He swings it across to Zach Morash. Morash behind the back looking for Lachlan McDonald. The LUA Ottawa GG. Can't corral the ball, and the ball will be brought up here by Ben Barrero. Barrero down towards Oliver Scotland. Scotland has tons of room here as he works on Laszlo Hill. Now the Compietro with it now. Pitt pressured there by Alex Blanchard coming off the bench. But here comes Noah Compietro, and bouncer blocked there by number 12 for the Mi'kmaq Warriors. There was Jeffrey O'Connell. Thomas Marine with it now as he is pressured there by Noah Gibson. A hefty slash for number 7. Nonetheless, Thomas Marine, a very big individual, tough to get the ball off of. He is a very good defender indeed. As the ball now with Caden McDonald, who already has one in the game, but it's picked off here by Gregor Beach. Beach looking to go towards the net. Gregor Beach being pressured there by 2 Mi'kmaq Warrior defenders. He elects to wait for his offense to come out here. As the ball is stripped here by Braden Keeping and Charlie Sherwood now as the Warriors go on the attack. As Charlie Sherwood dishing it, looking for Griffin Giles, doesn't go. The ball will travel all the way back down towards Keegan Atkins and a back over charge to the Mi'kmaq Warriors. And with 13:31 left to go here in the second rather. The game's still tied here, but Mark McConnell streaking off the bench, almost got a quick stick there from Oliver Scotland. Ball still on the floor here, but the Bandits come out with it. And it's Noah Gibson with it now. Gibson with tons of room. Gibson fires a rip, just missing the mark. There was number 7. But Oliver Scotland now with it. 10 to go left on the shot clock. Oliver Scotland. Scotland down low, quick stick there from Parker McConnell, doesn't go. The ball will travel all the way back down towards TJ Cornell-Nixon as the shot clock expires on the Bandits. We'll go Mi'kmaq Warriors ball. Griffin Bellick now will start up with us. Start for us. Griffin Bellick with it now, down in the corner. He moves it up to Cade McDonald. McDonald over to Brody Cunningham. Cunningham over the top, dishing it down towards Zach Morash. Morash swim moves around. And a quick stick there from Cade McDonald's kept out by TJ Cornell-Nixon. As lots of quick sticks coming here for the Mi'kmaq Warriors. As Ben Barrero will bring it up now for the Dartmouth Bandits. He moves it off to number 8, Oliver Scotland off the bench. Scotland up to Ethan Firth. As he moves it over to Noah Compietro. Pitt up to Oliver Scotland on the quarterback position. Oliver Scotland down to Ethan Firth, fires a shot and scores. Oliver Scotland has his second. And just like that, the Bandits take back the lead. As Oliver Scotland and Ethan Firth playing pick and catch here on the top. Ethan Firth just loses himself in the defense here. And there was no slide to Ethan Firth, and he beats Keegan Atkins down on the right. Just like that, it's 4-3 Bandits. Charlie Sherwood and Oliver Scotland will battle it out in the face-off draw here. So lots of faith in the face-off guys here tonight in the likes of Charlie Sherwood, Oliver Scotland, and Thomas Cluett. As Charlie Sherwood will goose it back towards the Mi'kmaq Warriors. But Oliver Scotland will give chase here, and he wins the ball battle here. As still with his Fogo stick. He heads off to change sticks. As ball now in the corner here, and a shot here from Noah Pietra doesn't go. As Pietra with it now again. Surveying his options as he plays picks with Thomas Cluett. Parker McConnell with it now. McConnell down to Nola Pietra. He swim moves and gives it up to Thomas Cluett. Cluett looking for a step here, fires a shot. And Caleb Rutt is off and running here. Here comes Caleb Rutt all alone here, fires a shot. Save made TJ Cornell Nixon. But the Warriors recover the ball. It's Griffin Bellick with it now. Bellick down in the corner as he moves it up to Zach Morash. Morash surveying his options. Moves it up to Brody Cunningham. Cunningham across. Down low here to the right of TJ Cornell Nixon. He looks for Griffin Giles, doesn't go. But Rylan Firth will bring it up here. He's looking for an outlet pass. And he fires it, and it looking for number 17, Chase Crooks, off the rush here, but doesn't go. It goes out of play. So we will go Mi'kmaq Warriors ball. As Logan Harrett brings up the ball. He dishes it off to Caden McDonald. McDonald down to Brody Cunningham. Cunningham up to Egan McPherson. McPherson looking for a lane, fires a rip. And that one didn't find the net there. But Egan McPherson still on it. McPherson up to Brody Cunningham, who looks for a lane, fires a rip. Just wide there, number 66 in white. As he gave a shot to number 13 there on the Bandits was Rylan Wall on his way off to the bench. So a little bit of animosity between these teams, but nonetheless, nothing boiling over so far. As Oliver Scotland dishing a skip pass across to Thomas Cluett. Over to Ethan Firth now. Firth down to Oliver Scotland. Scotland being pressured by two Mi'kmaq Warriors. Scotland over the top as he looks for lanes, jumps in. Fires one on Keegan Atkinson. Nola Pietra and Alex Blanchard getting involved. Blanchard gives Nola Pietra a shot on the way off. And here comes Carter McNeil, fires a shot on Keegan Atkins, doesn't go. The ball's picked up by number 5, the aforementioned Alex Blanchard. Blanchard being pressured there by Gregor Beach. Blanchard over to Griffin Giles as he heads off for a change. Down to Zach Morash. Morash along the half wall as he waits for the rest of the offensive set to come here, and he face dodges down low. Zach Morash looking to escape danger here as he dishes him. Looking for a quick stick from Caden McDonald, doesn't go. Nonetheless, the Bandits still lead 4-3 as we will be right back after our second media timeout. And welcome back here for the second half of the second period in downtown Dartmouth here at the Shearwater Arena between this ECJLL men's matchup between the Mi'kmaq Warriors and the hometown Dartmouth Bandits, as the Bandits still leading this game 4-3. Nonetheless, the Mi'kmaq Warriors have seen their chances with a couple of breakaways from the likes of Caleb Rutt and a couple of quick chances from Griffin Bellick. Parker McConnell with now being pressured by Thomas Moraine. He dishes a swing pass across to Oliver Scotland. Scotland escapes danger here. Scotland dishing up to Ethan Firth. And Logan Harrett will head off to the races here. Here comes Logan Harrett. He will elect to take it off to the corner and wait for his offensive set. Harrett dishing it across to Brody Cunningham. Cunningham with one in the game already here. An assist on the goal from Griffin Bellick. Cunningham along the half wall. Cunningham still with it as he swings it across to Zach Morash. Morash working on Xander Collins. Morash, a shot down low. Doesn't go. Just like that, the shot clock expires on the Mi'kmaq Warriors. Here we go, Dartmouth Bandits ball. As led to Basso will bring it up for us. Basso being pressured there from number 12 of the Mi'kmaq Warriors. There was Jeffrey O'Connell. With the ball be picked up here by Laszlo Hill. So that was number 37, Ketis Martin. Martin being pressured there by Landon Basso. He passes looking for Egan McPherson. Passes it right out of play. Just like that, we will go Dartmouth Bandits ball. As the Bandits will start back, it'll be Gregor Beach bringing it up for us. As he dishes it off to Oliver Scotland. Scotland bringing it down here. As he has Noah Gibson setting a pick for him. Oliver Scotland down low, great save. Keegan Atkins on that shot, a low-to-low shot from Oliver Scotland. A great save there nonetheless. But here comes Noah Gibson firing a rip. Save made again from number 76 in white. Noah Compitre falls down. But nonetheless, Cohen Hickey picking up the ball as he's pressured there from number 4, Charlie Sherwood. But nonetheless, Caleb Rutt streaking down the floor, had looking for a pass from Keegan Atkins. Nonetheless, doesn't go. But nonetheless, the Warriors will set up on the offense here. Caden McDonald with it now. McDonald along the half wall. McDonald looking for someone out front there with Brody Cunningham. Couldn't find the handle on the pass. 5 to go on the shot clock. He fires an underhand rip, looking short side on TJ Cornell Nixon, doesn't go. As they run out of real estate on the shot clock. It'll be Ben Barrero bringing it up for us. Barrero being pressured over by Jeffrey O'Connell. Barrero had the first one here tonight on a transition attempt here. Parker McConnell with it now. McConnell on his offhand. He dishes over to Oliver Scotland. Scotland moving around. Still Scotland fires an underhand rip. And the ball is still underneath Keegan Atkins. Didn't know where it was. But the Mi'kmaq Warriors sending Braden Keeping down. Along, but he elects to wait for his offensive set. Braden Keeping with it now. Face dodging around to Oliver Scotland. He dishes off towards the corner to Lachlan McDonald with it now. Lachlan McDonald has 8 to go left on the shot clock on his offhand. He dishes up towards Egan McPherson. That ball almost stolen by Ryland Firth, doesn't go. But nonetheless, we will go Dartmouth Bandits ball on the expired shot clock. Oliver Scotland with it now. He dishes across to Parker McConnell. Parker McConnell down to Nola Compitre. Pitt spins around his defender, Alex Blanchard. He dishes up to Thomas Cluett. With a little bit of room, fires a rip up top. Keegan Atkins makes the helmet save on that one as he dishes up to number 6, Brady Gugu. Gugu now along the half wall. He moves it over to Brody Cunningham. Cunningham has touched the rope. Cunningham over the top. Still with it now. As he surveys his options, dishes it over to Zach Morash. Morash looking down low for Brody Cunningham, doesn't go. As it'll be number 13, Riley Wall bringing it up for us now. Wall moving it up, looking for Ben Barrero as the ball bouncing everywhere here on the Mi'kmaq Warriors. Here comes back. Here's Brody Cunningham all alone, dishing, scoring. Brody Cunningham tying the game right back up for the Mi'kmaq Warriors. And just like that, he got lost behind the defense. Nothing TJ Cornell Nixon could do on that one. As that ball bounced every which way but a Bandit stick. Braden Keeping finding Brody Cunningham, who fakes not once, twice, but 3 times and dishes it down short side on TJ Cornell Nixon. Nonetheless, Brody Cunningham has 2 here tonight. 2 big goals for the boys in white, who look to stay in the playoff race. Still looking to get in the win column here this year. As we will take a peek at the standings so far here as the Mi'kmaq Warriors still remain winless, 0-9 on the season, sitting in last place in the ECJLL rankings, while the Dartmouth Bandits sit third with 5 wins and 3 losses on the year, with a game in hand on the Mi'kmaq Warriors. As Zach Morash with it now. Morash pushing it over to Brody Cunningham. Cunningham looking for a hat trick, but Logan McDonald now with it. Bouncer doesn't go on TJ Cornell-Nixon. The ball moved up to Landon Basso, and 2-0 here for the Bandits. Landon Basso stopped by Keegan Atkins as he ran through the crease. Here we go, Mi'kmaq Warriors ball. It'll be Jeffrey O'Connell bringing it up now. So golden opportunity there from the Dartmouth Bandits. Nonetheless, Keegan Atkins had their number. This ball moves up to Brody Cunningham with 2 on the night so far here. We will get his total point tally so far here tonight. Sooner or later. But a shot there. And that one almost got behind TJ Cornell-Nixon, but nonetheless stays out of the net. As Carter McNeil will bring the ball up for us here. He will elect to run it up. Carter McNeil down along the half wall. He dishes up to Noah Gibson. Gibson down to Oliver Scotland. Scotland has Alex Blanchard to beat. Oliver Scotland across the top, looking for Parker McConnell. Doesn't go, and the ball is still bouncing around. Charlie Sherwood gets it back for the Mi'kmaq Warriors. Here comes Charlie Sherwood. With 3:24 left to go in the second period. The game still died at 4. As Cade McDonald with it now. He dishes across to number 19, Griffin Bellick, who already has one on the night here. Now to Zach Morash. Morash across to Cade McDonald, who's toe drags and fires a rip down low. Save made TJ Cornell-Nixon. As we have Noah Gibson streaking down low here. Here comes Gibson as he elects to wait for his offensive set. Almost a break there for the Dartmouth Bandits to find themselves back up by 1. Nonetheless, the Mi'kmaq Warriors defense standing strong here. As the ball's moved up to Oliver Scotland. Scotland spins around, fires a rip. Off the post was Oliver Scotland. That close to putting the Bandits right back up. As TJ Cornell-Nixon with it now. He dishes over to Oliver Scotland. Scotland down looking for Thomas Cluett. The ball rings all the way back around the boards. And the Mi'kmaq Warriors collect the ball right back. 2:20 left to go in the second here. Fresh 30 for the Mi'kmaq Warriors. Brody Cunningham with it now. Cunningham being shadowed there by Oliver Scotland. Scotland playing both sides of the ball here tonight. As a quick stick there from Lachlan McDonald. And just like that, he was that close to putting the Mi'kmaq Warriors up for the first time. But here comes Ben Barrero. Barrero looking to do what he did in the first. And a great defensive effort there from Griffin Giles. As Alex Blanchard giving some hefty checks here to Captain Ben Barrero. And here comes Parker McConnell. Parker McConnell shoves it back towards Oliver Scotland. Scotland toe drags around his defender. Oliver Scotland off. Looked like that one may have hit the goaltender. No reset on the shot there. As Alex Blanchard gave Oliver Scotland an extra shot on the way off. Laszlo Hill with it now. Hill over to Griffin Bellick. Bellick looking across, quick stick from Brody Cunningham, doesn't go. And we will go, Dartmouth Bandits ball. Landon Basso will start us off here. Basso going to be shadowed there from Jeffrey O'Connell. As Landon Basso dishing it across the floor to Olacombe Pizza. Swings it across to Noah Gibson. Gibson going to get over the top with tons of room. Gibson fires, scores! Noah Gibson as he sullies to the crowd and puts the Bandits up 5-4. A great swing across the floor. And Noah Gibson just walks his way towards the middle of the floor. Tons of room. As no coverage on top, and he dishes one down low, beating Keegan Atkins. Short side down low, putting the Bandits up 5-4 with 55.5 left to go in the second period here. A great momentum swing for the boys in red. As it'll be Charlie Sherwood, Thomas Cluett battling in the face-off spot again here. As these two have gone at it all night. And it's been pretty even in the face-off here tonight. But nonetheless, the Mi'kmaq Warriors will come out with the ball here. Caleb Rutt with it now, as they will take their first timeout of the night here. And we'll be right back after this 30-second timeout. Welcome back here to this end of the second period, as there's 50.5 left to go in the second. And the Mi'kmaq Warriors here looking to draw the play and claw back and tie this game up at 5. On a goal from Noah Gibson, putting the Bandits up by 1. As they were working around the horn here. Big McDonald with it now down towards Griffin Giles. Giles has it along the half wall. Griffin Giles working down towards the crease. And a great save there from TJ Cornell-Nixon. And that ball underneath TJ Cornell-Nixon. As the Dartmouth Bandits will call their own timeout here. So with 26.6 left to go in the second here, we'll be right back after this quick break again. And welcome back here with 26.6 left to go in the second. The Dartmouth Bandits will look to drop their final play of the night here. See if they can put one away here to make this game 6-4 late in the second period. As they will go 6-on-5 with TJ Cornell-Nixon out of the bench. And with most likely the last possession of the period here, Ethan Firth will kill out the rest of this clock. Firth still with it out at the top. Has Alder Scotland down low and Parker McConnell for the swing. As Ethan Firth swings it across to Parker McConnell. McConnell working in here. McConnell, great stick there from Thomas Marine as the ball is dished across. And just like that, the period expires on the Bandits. Nonetheless, they still go up 5-4. But the Mi'kmaq Warriors clawing right back here with a couple opportunities and goals from the likes of Griffin Bellick and Brody Cunningham. Nonetheless, Noah Gibson putting the Bandits up 5-4 late in the second. As we'll be right back for the third period. The Bandits still up 5-4. And welcome back, Lacrosse fans, to downtown Dartmouth for this ECJLL matchup at the Shearwater Arena between the hometown Dartmouth Bandits and the visiting Mi'kmaq Warriors. In case you missed the first two, the Dartmouth Bandits still have the lead at 5-4 here with a go-ahead goal from number 7, Noah Gibson. A shot from the top, beating Keegan Atkins down low. Has the difference maker here tonight. But we will see if the Mi'kmaq Warriors can claw back and get their first win of the season, or if the Dartmouth Bandits come oh so closer to securing their spot in the 2026 ECJLL playoffs. As Ben Barrera with the ball now being shadowed behind the net there by two Mi'kmaq Warrior players. Ben Barrera still with it now. Barrera swim moving across as the ball's freed up here back towards Keegan Atkins. But Caleb Rutt picks up the ball here for the Mi'kmaq Warriors as he's being shadowed there by Parker McConnell. Caleb Rutt with it now. He dishes off to Lachlan McDonald. The Ottawa GG waits his offense to come out here as he finds Zach Morash streaking off the bench. Zach Morash with it now. Morash working on his defenders. Morash, and no goal there. A crease dive doesn't go. And Zach Morash, a very nice player indeed to play against. And very skilled nonetheless. You can't give him lots of room to work with, or he will burn you. Came oh so close to tying this game up at 5. As TJ Cornell-Nixon a little slow to get to his feet, but nonetheless seems to be okay and stays in the cage. As Oliver Scotland will start us off here. Oliver Scotland dishes it off to Parker McConnell. Parker McConnell with it now. Over the top, he dishes across to Ethan Firth. Firth down low to Oliver Scotland. Scotland dunk attempt doesn't go as Keegan Atkins keeps it out. As the ball will be brought up here by Thomas Marine. Marine being pressured there as he drops it but picks it right back up. Thomas Marine, a ball magnet, really knows how to get the ball up the floor in transition as he dishes off to Griffin Giles. Giles across the floor to Egan McPherson. McPherson over to Caden McDonald. McDonald working on his defender there. He dishes a shot past Chase Crooks. Doesn't go. As we will go Dartmouth Bandits ball on the expired shot clock. Parker McConnell will start us off here. Parker McConnell down towards the front of the net, doesn't go. As he circles his way back around, dishing off to Nola Kopitz, who fires a shot down low, doesn't go. And the ball will be brought up here by the Mi'kmaq Warriors. The number 15 for the Warriors bringing it up, Ronan Hardy. Hardy being shadowed there by Thomas Pullitt, and a penalty upcoming here to the Dartmouth Bandits. Zach Morash with it now. Morash dishing it down to Logan McDonald, who fires a shot down low. And squeezing the leg guards there was TJ Cornell Nixon, keeping it out. Nonetheless, the Mi'kmaq Warriors will go up on the power play. It'll be a 2-minute penalty coming up to Park McConnell for the slash on the back check. Just like that, the Mi'kmaq Warriors a golden opportunity to tie the game up here at 5 and get some momentum going here. As the ball be played in to the Mi'kmaq Warriors, and it'll be Brody Cunningham playing up at the top here, playing quarterback for the Mi'kmaq Warriors on this power play. This ball's moved down around the horn to Zach Morash. Down to Caden McDonald. Up to Griffin Giles, who fires a rip. TJ Cornell Nixon squeezing it. And he's had a couple close calls here with the ball losing itself underneath his equipment. Ben Barrero will bring it up here. Barrero down towards the corner, being shadowed there by Alex Blanchard. Barrero still with it. Barrero very tough to knock the ball out of his stick. As Alex Blanchard, and he has 3 Mi'kmaq Warriors on him. Ben Barrero being pressured there on all fronts, still with the ball. Gets a shot off and a reset there as he gets involved with Logan Harrett. And a big hit there from Laszlo Hill on Ethan Firth. And we will go Mi'kmaq Warriors ball, and some confusion here between both benches. Nonetheless, the Mi'kmaq Warriors will set up on the offense here on their power play set. As Brody Cunningham awaits Zach Morash to get to the corner to the left of TJ Cornell Nixon and to our right up here. They work around the horn. Caden McDonald up looking for Caden. For Lachlan McDonald, doesn't go. McDonald there was hit going towards the crease. He seemed to be in some discomfort, but nonetheless, he's up and moving. Good to see for the Mi'kmaq Warriors. As the ball traveled all the way back down the floor towards Keegan Atkins. And Oliver Scotland will start us off here. Oliver Scotland has 2 Mi'kmaq Warriors on him, the likes of Charlie Sherwood and Caleb Rutt. Oliver Scotland has Ellis Pietra up to the top for a bailout, but he works on Charlie Sherwood. Oliver Scotland, very shifty individual indeed, as we've seen. Scotland, as he darts towards the front. Oliver Scotland fires and running through the crease there. And a great save from number 76 in net, Keegan Atkins. Caleb Rutt starting back. He will dish it off to Zach Morash with 15 seconds left to go in the penalty to number 15. As the Mi'kmaq Warriors are working around the horn here. As the ball moved up to Brody Cunningham. He plays catch with Griffin Giles. Now over to Griffin Bellick. Down to Morash. Off to Bellick. Bellick across to Giles. Giles down low to Brody Cunningham. Cunningham fires a rip. Block there from Landon Basso. As Basso brings it up. The Dartmouth Bandits kill off the penalty. Here comes Landon Basso. Basso dishing it off to Parker McConnell, fresh out of the penalty box there is number 15. As Parker McConnell works around the horn here. McConnell has a little bit of room here. He dishes over to Cohen Hickey, face dodging. And some great coverage there from the Mi'kmaq Warriors to slide on that defensive set. But here comes Logan Harrod. Harrod fires a rip down low on his former goaltender, just missing the mark there. But here come the Dartmouth Bandits as Noah Gibson down with it. Gibson gives it over to Parker McConnell, down low. Save made from Keegan Atkins. Great save on number 15. As Parker McConnell with it now. McConnell looking to try his efforts again. But he is checked on the back from Alex Blanchard. No call from the officials here. As Blanchard has been involved with all the Dartmouth Bandits here tonight. And a very good player indeed. As he has been with the Mi'kmaq Warriors organization for a little over 4 years now. In his last year of eligibility in the Junior A League. Zach Morash with it now. Morash dishing it across to Brody Cunningham. Across to Egan McPherson. McPherson working on Ben Barrero. McPherson fires a rip down low. Bouncer stopped by TJ Cornell Nixon as Landon Ryan brings it up now. Ryan being pressured there by Zach Morash. Landon Ryan swim moves over everybody and still with it now. Landon Ryan getting involved there with number 14, his former teammate. And a great strip there from Thomas Cluett. Cluett has Noah Gibson, fakes, and a great save from Keegan Atkins. And we have a penalty coming up, an illegal substitution call coming to the Mi'kmaq Warriors. So the Bandits will go up on the power play here. And just like that, a golden opportunity for the boys in red. And lots of offensive weapons here for the Dartmouth Bandits on the floor right now, and the likes of Park McConnell and Oliver Scotland. But nonetheless, they're still without their secret weapon, Seamus Locke, who is nonetheless in the top 3 of league scoring here. As Oliver Scotland with it now. Park McConnell playing quarterback. Oliver Scotland over to Park McConnell. McConnell over to Oliver Scotland, fires a rip and scores! Oliver Scotland gets his name on the score sheet. And a little shrug of the shoulders as he puts the Bandits up 6-4. As Park McConnell and Oliver Scotland playing catch here up at the top. And just a little too much room as Cohen Hickey lost his glove in the middle of the floor throughout all that. But Oliver Scotland beating Keegan Atkins down low to make this game 6-4 as he celebrates in his little mojo fashion. As he will take the draw against Charlie Sherwood here after putting the Bandits up 6-4. As the ball's picked up there by number 15, Ronan Hardy. Hardy still with it here as he is pressured. And great effort there on a back overcall charge to the Mi'kmaq Warriors as they fall deeper and deeper out of the playoff race here. Still 0-9 on the season, needing a miracle to get back in the race. But it could all start here tonight. As Oliver Scotland face dodging, Oliver Scotland dishing, and he steps in the crease. And Oliver Scotland, and he goes off for the unsportsmanlike. Was not very happy about that call from veteran official Bryce Maya on the crease dive there. Nonetheless, Oliver Scotland will sit for 2 minutes to give the Mi'kmaq Warriors a well-needed power play. See if they can claw back in this game. As Brody Cunningham leading the charge here. 2 goals on the night so far, looking for his hat trick. Shearwater Arena's full of both fans here as we take a gander across the stands. As both teams coming out, both fans coming out to support their respective teams, which is good to see, especially on a Friday night. Nothing else to do, even with the World Cup going on. But it'll be Brody Cunningham starting us off here on the power play set, playing quarterback with Lachlan McDonald to his right and Griffin Giles to his left as he pushes it down to Lachlan McDonald. McDonald up to Brody Cunningham as they start their set here. Giles across to Lachlan McDonald, down to Zach Morash looking for Brody Cunningham, but here comes Lachlan McDonald firing a rip, scores, and the Ottawa GG puts the Mi'kmaq Warriors within 1 as they strike on the power play. As they were looking for a quick stick there from number 66, Untight. But a quick up and around the horn to number 11, who beats DJ Cornell Nixon on the far side. His former goaltender. Just like that, it's 6-5 for the Dartmouth Bandits. Thomas Cluett will battle it out once again with Charlie Sherwood in the face-off draw here. As both these guys have been going back and forth at it all night here. And the ball will be goosed back towards number 15, Roden Hardy. Hardy dishing it up to Brady Gugu. Gugu has his stick torn up and he shovels it up to Brody Cunningham. A great play there from number 6. That's a hidden ball trick with Egan McPherson. This ball now on the right side of the floor, number 23. And Egan McPherson fires a rip and a save made by TJ Cornell Nixon as the Mi'kmaq Warriors get the reset back here in a fresh 30 as they will look to set up on the offense here. Egan McPherson with it down. McPherson whose options he is. Ben Barrera on him. Over to Caden McDonald. McDonald shovel and scores! A highlight reel goal scored by number 27, Caden McDonald. His second ties the game up at 6. And a late penalty call coming up here. We will wait to see what side it comes to. But Caden McDonald from out on the hash marks. He throws a shovel to beat TJ Cornell-Nixon. And number 66, Brody Cunningham, will go off for the unsportsmanlike conduct here. But nonetheless, what an effort there from number 27 to get his second on the shovel to beat TJ Cornell-Nixon down low. Tie this game up at 6. As we will have a draw here. So even after a goal, if there is a penalty called during the play, it still results in a face-off, not an offensive set right off the bat. As Oliver Scotland will battle it out with Charlie Sherwood. Charlie Sherwood goosing it back, with the ball will be picked up by the Dartmouth Bandits. As the ball moved up to Parker McConnell, so fresh power play here for the Dartmouth Bandits. As the rest of the crew joins Parker McConnell and the rest of the horde out there for the Bandits. This ball moved up to Nola Competre, back up to Parker McConnell, now to Oliver Scotland, who fires a rip. And that one flies completely out of play. A tip off the Mi'kmaq Warriors defender, Roden Hardy, goes up and out of play. So we'll go Dartmouth Bandits ball. Ball with Nola Competre, quick stick from Ethan Firth, doesn't go. Recovered by the Bandits. Parker McConnell behind the back, toss to Nola Competre, and a save made from Keegan Atkins. He has been stellar here tonight. Atkins fires a rip. Faked us out here in the booth as he handed off. Here is Braden Keeping. Couldn't keep the ball in play for the Mi'kmaq Warriors, so we'll go Dartmouth Bandits ball, but a hidden ball trick there from Keegan Atkins and Braden Keeping. Fools everybody in the rink, including us up in the booth here. Oliver Scotland with it now, dishing it over to Nola Competre. Up to Parker McConnell, over to Oliver Scotland, who fired the rip, save made. Keegan Atkins. The Bandits recover. As the ball now being fought for by Brady Gugu, but the Bandits recover it. As the pass over to Parker McConnell as the shot clock expiring on the Bandits here. And a dish there from Nola Competre doesn't go. As the Bandits run out of real estate. Tons of momentum coming here from the Mi'kmaq Warriors bench on a goal and almost a kill here for the defensive side of the ball. As Zach Morash with it now being shadowed there as he tries to split the D. Zach Morash surveying his options as he works on Ben Barrera. Zach Morash being shadowed by Landon Basso and number 27, captain Ben Barrera. Morash, toe drags, here comes Morash, fires, scores! Zach Morash! What an individual effort. He puts the Mi'kmaq Warriors up 7-6. And holy smokes, a couple of highlight reels here from the boys in white. As he escapes both defenders and even make it 3 as he toe drags and fakes once, twice, beating TJ Cornell-Nixon on the far side. As we will reach our third and final media timeout here. We'll be right back after this quick break. Welcome back here for this third period between the Mi'kmaq Warriors and the Dartmouth Bandits. In case you missed it, Zach Morash with an unbelievable individual effort to give the Mi'kmaq Warriors their first lead of the night with a score of 6-7. No pun intended. As we will get set here with the opening draw. As Thomas Cluett will take on Charlie Sherwood once again here. As the Bandits in unfamiliar territory against the Mi'kmaq Warriors, who have played a couple close games here between different teams like the Halifax Hurricanes or even the St. Margaret's Bay Rebels. Just coming up short every time. But nonetheless, they look very good here right now as they've killed off the penalty, and now we are 5 on 5. It's Egan McPherson looking across, looking for Griffin Giles. But Xander Collins will pick it up for us. Xander Collins elects to run it up. Collins being shadowed there by Brody Cunningham. He dishes across to Parker McConnell. McConnell down low to Noah Lecomte-Pietro. His toe drags around his defender. Tiptoeing around the crease. As he dishes up towards Parker McConnell, who fires a rip. And a block there as Parker McConnell has a stick slashed out of his hands. Nonetheless, the Mi'kmaq Warriors recover the ball. The number 12, Jeffrey O'Connell with it now. Jeffrey O'Connell being pressured there by all the Bandits defenders as he dishes across to Lachlan McDonald, who just stepped on the line, so a back overcall. But here comes Ben Barrero with a burst of speed. Ben Barrero fires a shot down low, scores! Ben Barrero tying the game up for the Bandits. And just like he did in the first period, he bursts the speed on transition, beating Keegan Atkins down low. You see here, Lachlan McDonald can't seem to rein him in as he charges down the floor, and in the same spot down low on the right leg guard, beating Keegan Atkins. Ben Barrero has been electric here tonight for the Dartmouth Bandits. Has lots of goals coming in transition here. As Thomas Cluett will battle it out with Charlie Sherwood the next draw, but we find ourselves locked up at 7 with 8:37 left to go left in the third. As the ball be won there, and the illegal procedure charge to the Dartmouth Bandits, number 6, Ethan Firth. Here we go, Mi'kmaq Warriors ball as Caleb Rudd with it now. He dishes off to the all-dangerous Griffin Bellick. Bellick waiting for his offensive set to arrive here. Bellick now with it still. He dishes across, swinging a pass, looking for Griffin Giles, doesn't go. Giles still with it, being pressured there by Carter McNeil. Giles fires a rip, save made. TJ Cornell-Nixon had to be sharp on that one, and that long-range shot from number 55 in white. So very entertaining action here between both sides. There's number 11, Noah Lecomte-Pietro with it now. Pietro moves it up to Parker McConnell. Oh, down to Pietro now. Pietro moving around his defender. He dishes up across to Cohen Hickey, but Keegan Atkins has his number. As we will start up here in the crease of the Mi'kmaq Warriors as he dishes up to Logan Harrett. Harrett gives it to Zach Morash. Morash had a great individual effort to put the Mi'kmaq Warriors up 7-6. As he looks to get another one here. Zach Morash down low, save made TJ Cornell-Nixon. As Landon Basso will start us up here. Basso being pressured there by Zach Morash. And freehand call there from Landon Basso. And Zach Morash will bring up the ball again here for the Mi'kmaq Warriors. 7 minutes flat to go left in the third here. Still knotted up at 7. Egan McPherson with it now. McPherson working on Xander Collins. McPherson swings it across to Brody Cunningham. Cunningham down to Giles. Giles fires a rip, bouncer off the post. He beat TJ Cornell-Nixon, but couldn't beat the iron. So the Mi'kmaq Warriors drawing oh so close to taking another lead here. As Giles will start us all along the half wall. Giles looking at Cutter McNeil. Giles swings it across to Egan McPherson. McPherson looking and surveying his options. Egan McPherson being shadowed there by Xander Collins. As a skip pass across, looking for Brody Cunningham, doesn't go. And skips out of play there. And number 12 is Jeffrey O'Connell down low there. As Park McConnell brings it up for us. Park McConnell across to Ethan Firth. Firth down to Oliver Scotland. Oliver Scotland with it up the top. Oliver Scotland shovels it over to Park McConnell. McConnell looks to find Oliver Scotland on the quick stick. Sorry, that was Ethan Firth. Firth firing a rip down low, doesn't go. As It'll be picked up here by Braden Keeping. Keeping pressured in the boards there by Ethan Firth. And the Bandits will recover the ball right back as Cohen Hickey with it now. Hickey gives it off to Parker McConnell. McConnell has tons of room on the left side here. Parker McConnell with it. McConnell swinging it across Oliver Scotland. Scotland looking for a lane as he swings it right across Parker McConnell, firing down low as he looks to find it in the crease, but Keegan Atkins comes out with it. Atkins giving it up to Grady Gugu. Great up here from the Mi'kmaq Warriors to get the ball up. Now with Lachlan McDonald. McDonald still with it. He surveys his options. McDonald down to Griffin Bellick. Bellick has a great pick set there. Bellick down to Lachlan McDonald. Couldn't corral it on the one-handed grab there. Ball picked up by number 13 for the Dartmouth Bandits there was Rylan Wall, dishing his pass across to two-time goal scorer Ben Barrero here tonight. Barrero up to Parker McConnell. McConnell escaping danger from Charlie Sherwood. McConnell looking to play hero here, tiptoes around the crease. Dishing it up to Cohen Hickey. Face dodging, here comes Cohen Hickey. Sorry, that was Nola Compitra. The ball is passed back towards the Dartmouth Bandits end, and a back overcharge to the Dartmouth Bandits as Jeffrey O'Connell will bring it up for us now. O'Connell dishing it off to Zach Morash. Morash waiting the rest of his offensive set to come out. Morash still with it. Morash across to Caden McDonald, who had a highlight reel goal earlier on in the third period here. This ball's moved up to Brody Cunningham, who fires a rip down low. Hits TJ Cornell Nixon on the drive through. Caden McDonald with it now. McDonald shoves it across the crease. Doesn't go as Rylan Firth will bring it up now. He finds a man up down deep there was number 12, Mason McLean. Couldn't corral it. And here come the Mi'kmaq Warriors. It'll be dished off to Zach Morash. Morash up to Griffin Ballick. So with 3:30 left to go in the third here. All the marbles on the line here. As Egan McPherson with it now. He dishes down to Griffin Bellick. Bellick over the top. Here comes Bellick. Has a step. Save made. TJ Cornell Nixon. It pops out of play, and the Mi'kmaq Warriors will get another fresh 30 here. Egan McPherson with it now. McPherson has had a couple chances here tonight, but a shot from Brody Cunningham. Save made. And squeezing the leg guards there was TJ Cornell Nixon. That's Landon Basso with it now. Basso being shadowed there by Brody Cunningham. Basso over to Nola Compitra. Petra down to that number there. Couldn't see a number there. Was Thomas Pruitt rather. The ball travels all the way back down the floor. And the ball still loose. And a running through the crease call charge to the Mi'kmaq Warriors. We will go Dartmouth Bandits ball as it'll be Oliver Scotland bringing it up now. He was pressured there by number 12. There was number 12 of the Bandits there, was Jeffrey O'Connell. Great effort there as he prevents the Bandits from getting the ball over the floor within the 10 seconds. 2:25 left to go in the third here. Still knotted up at 7. This game has had everything here tonight. Lots of animosity and lots of high-end scoring. It's Lachlan McDonald with it now, moving it over to Caden McDonald. McDonald over to Egan McPherson. McPherson over to Griffin Bellick, and tight there as Bellick still with it. It's stripped there as Carter McNeil will bring up the ball. Carter McNeil has a step but elects to wait for his offensive set. McNeil over to Parker McConnell. Minute 50 to go left in the third. Parker McConnell has a step as he fires towards the corner. Pressure there from Charlie Sherwood. He escapes danger. Parker McConnell looking for the dunk. Doesn't go. And a cross check out front there from Alex Blanchard goes unnoticed as some tensions boiling over here between both sides. As Ronan Hardy brings it up for the Mi'kmaq Warriors. Dishes it off to Zach Morash. Minute 30 left to go here. Tensions high here for both squads. Zach Morash dishing it over to Lachlan McDonald. Can't find the handle. And Oliver Scotland, Landon Basso will bring it up here. Basso surveying his options. Basho dishing it off to Oliver Scotland. Scotland over to Cohen Hickey. Hickey has tons of room, looking for Noah Lecomte-Pietre, who's all alone on the crease. But the Dartmouth Bandits will pick the ball right back up with 8 to go left on the shot clock. As the Ethan Firth with it now, dishing it down to Cohen Hickey, who fires a shot. And doesn't get the reset. The Mi'kmaq Warriors start us off here. But the Mi'kmaq Warriors will call their final timeout here in the third. As 49.4 left to go in the third. The Mi'kmaq Warriors will see if they can drop a play late and win this game. Here we go with 49.4 left to go in the third. Still knotted up at 7 are the Dartmouth Bandits and the Mi'kmaq Warriors. As the ball will be started down on the Mi'kmaq Warriors side of center here. As Lachlan McConnell will bring it up. So the Mi'kmaq Warriors will look to see if they can grab a late winner here. As Griffin Giles with it now. Giles looking across the crease there for Zach Morat, no avail. As we claw back down to 30 seconds left in the third here. Mi'kmaq Warriors escape here. Here's Griffin Bellick firing a shot down low. And TJ Cornell Nixon stoning them late here. And with 23 seconds to go, the Bandits, just like they did in the second, will call their final timeout of the game to draw up their final play. See if they can grab their late win. And welcome back here with 23 seconds flat left to go in the third. The Mi'kmaq Warriors and Dartmouth Bandits still knotted up at 7. This game looking like it'll go to overtime. Nonetheless, the Bandits still have one last set in them. See if they can grab a late winner. So Oliver Scotland will hustle up the floor here. And 6 on 5 are the Bandits, seeing if they can claw out this late winner and avoid overtime. As Oliver Scotland still with it. Tons of pushing and shoving going in the house. Final Keegan Atkins. Oliver Scotland fires a shot down low. Save made. Keegan Atkins. And just like that, this game goes the full length here, and we will go to overtime for the first time this season at the Shearwater Arena. So here we go. Welcome back to this matchup on some Friday night lacrosse between the Dartmouth Bandits and the Mi'kmaq Warriors here in downtown Dartmouth at the Shearwater Arena for this winner-take-all period. It has been a very eventful game back and forth between the Mi'kmaq Warriors and Dartmouth Bandits. Nonetheless, the Warriors have clawed all their way back on a highlight reel goal from Caden McDonald and another highlight reel goal from Zach Morash on the penalty kill. That found the Mi'kmaq Warriors tied up and heading to their second overtime period of the season so far. They came up just short against the Halifax Hurricanes. Nonetheless, the Dartmouth Bandits have yet to see some overtime action. So we will see if the Mi'kmaq Warriors can use their experience, come out on top here, or if the Dartmouth Bandits can play spoiler to the comeback. As it'll be Thomas Cluett and Charlie Shearwood battling it out in this face-off draw. As the next goal wins. And lots of action here tonight. As the ball will be goofed back towards the Mi'kmaq Warriors end. And it'll be Ronan Hardy bringing it up for the Warriors. Hardy dishing it up to Brady Gugu. Gugu over to Zach Morash. Zach Morash with it now. Morash still up at the top waiting for his offensive set. Over to Griffin Bellick. Bellick still with it here. Bellick 5 to go left on the shot clock. Griffin Bellick has a step over the top. Fires! That save made. TJ Cornell Nixon squeezing everything he has underneath to make sure that ball didn't roll in. And here comes Ben Barrero. Both teams playing very nervously as the Bandits look to improve to 6-3 on the season, while the Warriors look to get in the win column for the first time this year. As Oliver Scotland with it now. Scotland over to Parker McConnell. McConnell to Noah Compitra, up to McConnell again over to Oliver Scotland. Scotland fires a red. Save made. Keegan Atkins. Both goaltenders have been huge here. And a big hit down low. No call from the officials. As Ethan Firth is running to the boards, but here comes Logan Harrett. Harrett only has Parker McConnell to beat, but he elects to wait for his offensive set. Harrett giving it off to Griffin Bellick. Bellick has Ben Barrero to beat. Zach Morash cuts through the center there. Griffin Bellick swings it across to Brody Cunningham. Cunningham down low to Griffin Giles. Giles working on Xander Collins. He fires a bouncer up and out of play. Goes the ball there. As it will go Dartmouth Bandits ball. It'll be Ben Barrero bringing it up. Barrero moves it up to Oliver Scotland. 18-11 to go left in the fourth period here of this overtime frame. As the ball now down with Thomas Cluett. Across the floor to Oliver Scotland. Scotland still working here. Oliver Scotland face dodges. And here comes Ethan Firth. Fires, save made, Keegan Atkins. As the Bandits throwing all they can at number 76 in white, but nothing comes of it. But Ronan Hardy bringing the ball up. The Mi'kmaq Warriors showing so much heart here tonight to claw their way back. As the pass is thrown back over here. And we will go Dartmouth Bandits ball as Mason McLean with it now. McLean dishing it off to Cohen Hickey, and the Bandits set up on the offensive set. Cohen Hickey still with it. Hickey dishing it across to Oliver Scotland. Scotland rips one, save made, Keegan Atkins. Parker McConnell with it now. Parker McConnell still with it. He looks to fire a shot. Parker McConnell still with it. Passing it up towards the top. Nola Compitra with it now. Pitt fires shot. Save made down low. Keegan Atkins answering the bell again. As Logan Harrett with it now. Harrett moving it over to Caleb Brutt. Brutt moves it up to Zach Morash. And here come the Mi'kmaq Warriors. Lachlan McDonald with it now. McDonald looking to face dodge. McDonald moving it over to Griffin Bellick, but dropping the pass there is number 19. Lachlan McDonald being pressured there. He rolls it down towards the corner as the shot clock expires. Here come the Dartmouth Bandits now. Ben Barrero moving it up to Oliver Scotland. 16:20 left to go in this overtime frame. As he moves it up to Parker McConnell. McConnell works in here. Parker McConnell has a step here. Here's Thomas Cluett. Can't find the handle there. As Keegan Atkins trying to spring Thomas Marine as that ball trickles out of play. We'll go Dartmouth Bandits here. As Ben Barrero moved the ball right up to Thomas Cluett. So who will be the hero here tonight? We'll wait to see who it will be. As Ethan Firth with it now behind the net. Firth moving it up to Oliver Scotland, moving it behind the back, was in the crease. Number 8, we've seen that a couple times, but Alex Blanchard bringing it up here. Here comes Alex Blanchard moving in. Blanchard, one hand, save made. TJ Cornell-Nixon, great effort there for number 5, who runs down Ben Barrero. And a penalty call coming up here to number 5, Alex Blanchard. So a golden opportunity here as they go up 6 on 5. Alex Blanchard's going to go off for the hold. Parker McConnell with it now. McConnell moving it up to Oliver Scotland. Scotland over to Parker McConnell. Parker McConnell dishing it across. Doesn't go. Oliver Scotland with now one-handed toss towards the net. Doesn't go. And nonetheless, 2-minute holding call coming to Alex Blanchard. So golden opportunity here for the Dartmouth Bandits to win this game in overtime. As Alex Blanchard just got his stick wrapped up in the cage of Captain Ben Barrero. See the Bandits up in the power play. So some very unfortunate news for the Warriors, who as they have battled hard here tonight to get back in this game and tie things up with a couple individual efforts, the likes of Caden McDonald and Zach Morash. Nonetheless, they are still down a man here. As Ethan Firth looking for Noah home pizza. Out front, doesn't go. So Warriors defense has been fantastic here. Oliver Scotland can't get that ball before it travels back over the floor, and Caleb Rutt will start us off here. Caleb Rutt with it now. We'll wait to see if they push a goal here on the penalty kill. Caleb Rutt escapes danger. Caleb Rutt still with it. Rutt looking to move towards the center of the floor here. Caleb Rutt with it. As he fires an underhand rip, just goes wide and up and out of play. A great defensive effort there to kill off some of that penalty to number 5, Alex Blanchard. And here come the Bandits as they set up on the offense. Parker McConnell with it now. McConnell over to Oliver Scotland. Back to Parker McConnell. Over to Nola Competra. McConnell over to Scotland. Scotland looks like he was going to shoot there. Quick stick out front. Cohen Hickey. Stone there by Keegan Atkins. But Oliver Scotland, and he tries to crease dive that one. Doesn't go. As Keegan Atkins coming up huge there. As the ball will be brought up here by Brady Gugu. So a very extended period here. 13:30 left to go in the overtime frame. Still knotted up at 7. As Brady Gugu with it now, killing off the last seconds of this pound. 20 seconds to go left to Alex Blanchard's holding call. As a shot there took a deflection. Brady Gugu coming that close. As it deflected to the right of TJ Cornell-Nixon. A very close call there. Nonetheless, we continue here tonight. Mark McConnell with it now over to Nola Competra. There's tons of room. Quick stick over looking for Ethan Firth. And a shovel back to Parker McConnell. Over to Nola Competra. Parker McConnell with it now. Parker McConnell. Bouncer shot looking down low. Keegan Atkins coming up huge once again. Atkins giving it up to number 12 for the Mi'kmaq Warriors there, Jeffrey O'Connell. As the Warriors kill off an overtime penalty to stay in this game. But Griffin Bellick with it now. Griffin Bellick has tons of room on that right side. He elects to swing it across to Brody Cunningham. Cunningham fires a rip. Bounce, it doesn't go. Zach Morash with it now. Down to Griffin Bellick. Bellick, crease dive, scores! Griffin Bellick! And the Mi'kmaq Warriors get their first win of the season. The Mi'kmaq Warriors complete the comeback here tonight, and backstop by the likes of Keegan Atkins, and not the result the Dartmouth Bandits fans wanted here. Nonetheless, both teams played absolutely outstanding here tonight, but the Warriors come out with the win, and a very costly defeat for the Dartmouth Bandits in this already tight playoff race, as they will fall to 5-4 on the season, while the Warriors will improve to 1-9 and maybe kickstart a comeback of a lifetime here to try and get into the playoffs. But from the Shearwater Arena, we thank you for joining us here tonight for this very extended game, and we hope you have a great night.